Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Today I have my Empties, and also if you hear like a low hum buzz, I don't know what it is. It's, I think, one of the neighbors. I don't know what they're doing, and I've been waiting for it to stop, but it hasn't stopped. So anyway, welcome. My name is Aiden. If you like Empties, I do this every month. I also have my Sample Saturday, which has a lot of Empties in it every month or every week as well. So make sure to check those out. I'll put a playlist up here for Empties, and probably I'll put one up for Sample Saturday as well. I didn't finish quite as many this month as I have in the past, but part of that was because I did Masktober and I had a whole bunch of masks. So if you're interested in seeing all of like the masks that I finished, I will also put a link up here. So there's going to be lots of little things popping up for you. We're going to start with hand soap. So first up is Fresh Lemonade by Bath & Body Works. This one is their Gentle Gel hand soap. I really liked this one. It just smelled really nice, and it smelled like lemonade. It was like a sweet lemon scent. This one is really good. Not quite as sharp as the Kitchen Lemon, but it was still good. Then I had this one, which is the Deep Cleansing Hand Soap. I don't think they make this one anymore. This one I got last year. It is Energy Orange and Ginger. This one also, I believe, smelled really good. I like citrus scents though. This is one that I would definitely buy again. I thought it was really good. The third hand soap that I finished this month was a Creamy Luxe hand soap in Peach Bellini. I love Peach Bellini. I have another one that I'm currently using as well, and I love it. I love peach. I love fruity. That's what I want for my hand soap. I want something really nice and energizing. At least it's energizing to me. I finished a body scrub. This is from the Tony Moly Minions collection. I bought this at Ulta. These were like on clearance, and then they had an additional 50% off. I don't really like this formula, which is too bad because I bought 8 of them. I mean, I'm going to use them and they're fine, but they were very thick. Like there was like this jelliness to the scrub. They scrubbed really good, but they didn't rinse very well. So there was times when I was like toweling off and I found I still had body, like sugar crystals on my body. So you have to make sure you're rinsed really good and like go back over everything a couple times to try to make sure that all of it's rinsed off. It's not as clean rinsing as any other scrub that I've ever had. So I was a little surprised by that. I don't know why it's so thick, but yeah, it's interesting. I like it. It really does a good job of scrubbing because they're larger crystals. It's definitely it's more abrasive than other ones. From Ulta Beauty, we have the Mango Shower Jam. This was interesting. This smelled good. Like, I like the scent of it. I don't like that you have to scoop out, and it is like kind of like a jelly consistency, which was weird. I don't know if I used it any less of it than I would a regular body wash. I feel like it's kind of gimmicky, but if you found them on sale, I think they're a good deal. If you find them on sale, like, I'm happy with the price that I paid for them. I wouldn't pay like the $10 that they have regular price. So I liked it, but I think it was kind of gimmicky. From IGK, this is the 30,000 Feet Volume Shampoo. This was a fine shampoo. I don't think it was worth, like, these are like $24, $25 full price, and I got them half price. I would not pay full price for them. I don't think they were that much different than any other shampoo that you're gonna buy. From Skintimate, this is the Skin Therapy Vitamin E. I got this one because this was the one that was on sale. I usually get whichever one is cheapest, whatever scent, and that happened to be that one. Skintimate is my favorite shave gel. I just feel like it lathers a little bit better than some of the other ones. I go through it a little more slowly than like the Gillette ones. I have 2 Zany Laney scrubs. I'm missing Zany Laney, especially after the Tony Moly scrub. I have About to Begin, which was for Mary Poppins, and it's like lemon drops, cotton candy, and sugar. And then I had Here, There, and Everywhere, which is based on the Gummy Bears TV show, and it is gummy candy and fizzy juice. They were both really good. This one is more sharp, but it's still very sweet because of that cotton candy, so it really like tempers that lemon. And this one is just like a very generic, sweet, fruity scent, and I liked that one as well. Probably getting like figuring out a pattern to my scent profile. All right, from Pharmacy, I finished this guy. This is a full-size Pharmacy Green Clean. I believe this one is one that we got in BoxyCharm, maybe. It had the white lid. Some of them have a silver lid. The one that I repurchased has a silver lid. That's what it looks like inside. So it's not quite as big as the actual packaging. Like, they could make it a little bit more streamlined if they wanted to. I really like this. I think it smells good. I think it cleanses well. I like that it comes with its own spatula, so you can just, you know, scrape out a little bit. So yeah, I have backups of this already. From Paul Mitchell, this one I've had for literally years. This is the Super Skinny Serum, Smooths and Conditions. It's supposed to be like, you can, oh no, it doesn't say that you have to blow dry. Some of them say you have to blow dry, and I always ignore that instruction. So this is just like, it's kind of it's very silicone-y. So if you don't want a silicone thing, this isn't for you. This isn't my favorite because it does have that silicone slip to it, but I felt like it was fine. I felt like it did, like, it kept my hair kind of in check more so than maybe other leave-ins, but I don't think it's not something I would purchase again. From Lush, I finally finished this guy. This is Once Upon a Time body lotion. This is like an apple one, and it was very overpowering in its scent. It's very, very strong. I'm going to probably purchase one more thing from Lush, because if you return 5 of these, you get a free face mask, and I kind of want to try their face mask. But I don't think I would probably buy any lotions or body washes from Lush, just because I didn't love them. And I found that they were, like, they're just a little bit more overpowering in scent. So I didn't really love them, if that makes sense. From Josie Maran, this is the Whipped Argan Oil Face Butter. This was in Fresh Watermelon. It didn't really smell like watermelon to me. It has a very light scent, but it's not like a watermelon scent at all. It was a 1.7 ounce. I am so glad to have used it up, because I feel like everything that I bought in this kit at the beginning of the summer was a little older, and that argan oil wasn't turning yet, but it wasn't, you could tell that it was like the scent was going to be turning pretty soon, if that makes any sense. I finished 2 Pore Strips. I talked about in my mask video how I did the 3-step pore thing, and then I used other strips. So these are the other Pore Strips that I used. I won these in a giveaway, and the one was a charcoal strip. I'm not the biggest fan of the charcoal strips. This one worked much better than any of the other ones that I've tried before, and I've had Biore ones in the past. So I think combined with the serums in that mask, it worked really well. This one I had big expectations for, and it did not live up to expectations. The Ultra one, it felt stickier than the original one, which was kind of weird. I might buy some charcoal ones. We'll see at some point. Peter Thomas Roth Acne Dots. I use these every month because I always have some sort of breakout that I have to use them for. It's very annoying. From Donna Karen, this is Cashmere Mist Deodorant. I really like this. This is just the little sample size. I wish this was not like $20-some a tube, or I would totally buy it. I feel like it works really well. I like the smell of it. It's very soft and powdery. It's not obtrusive in any way. It works well, but it's $20-some a tube. Carolina Herrera Good Girl Lotion or body cream. This was nice. It's a very strong scent. I like Good Girl. I'm not in love with Good Girl, but, you know, I'm going to use up all my lotions that I have. I liked it. I don't know if it's quite as moisturizing as like a lotion that you're going to buy from like Bath & Body Works or the Body Shop, though. I feel like those are a little bit more moisturizing. From Pure Brazilian, this is a leave-in conditioner. I've gotten this so many times in the past. I really like this one. It's up there. It's one of the ones that I go to. I bought, you know, samples of it or redeemed points for it with Ipsy as well. So I think that one's a good one. definitely recommend it. I also recommend these. These are the ceramide capsules from Elizabeth Arden. I know you can't really read it, but these were the retinol ones, and I really liked the retinol ones. These were very thick. The serum was very thick, so it felt really nice going on, and it absorbed well. I really liked them. If they weren't so expensive and I already have a favorite retinol, I would probably buy those again. From Kate Somerville, this is the Plus Retinol Firming Eye Cream. I wasn't impressed with this. I felt like it was not moisturizing enough. It felt like it was just kind of like something you put on and it was there. So it isn't one that I would repurchase. It's not one that I would recommend. Like, there are some definite things that I think are good that I say go for, but not that one. You ready for my most exciting? I have this. This is the Park Avenue Princess Bronzer by Tarte. I cannot believe that I finished a bronzer. I mean, this is a sample size, and it's technically not completely finished, but I couldn't scrape out anymore. My brushes were getting like mangled trying to get the rest of it in there. So I decided it was not worth it trying to keep going on it. But I'm very excited that I actually like used up a bronzer. And usually I use up every like last drop of something or last bit, but when it's going to damage my brushes, no. I really did like this. I've started bronzing. It's a very slow road. I don't know if you can even tell that I have a little bronzer on today, but I like this one. This is probably my favorite color. The one I have on today is like the chocolate one from Too Faced, which is okay, but it's not my favorite. I'd rather have the Tarte one. Am I going to repurchase it? No, because I have so many bronzers that I'm trying to use up because I never used them before like this year. Wallflower, I think this one was Winter Candy Apple. I'm not really quite sure at the end. They all kind of smell alcohol-y from that wick. But I like them. I always repurchase them. I have a whole bunch of backups of them. From Ahava, this is the Smoothing Body Lotion, Superfood, Kale, and Turmeric. This didn't have much of a scent. It's a very light scent. It's kind of green. I liked this lotion. I really like Ahava. I think they make some good products. They're expensive though, so I'm probably never going to buy them. But when I get them in subs or gifts with purchase, I will use them. From Innisfree, this is the Dewy Glow Jelly Cream with Juju Cherry Blossom. This is one that I said I was going to scrape out and I was just going to recycle and not use up. I did use it up. I do love the scent of it. It smells really good. What I did was I used this as a double moisturizer. So I would put this on and then I'd put another moisturizer over the top of it after it had dried because it was not moisturizing on its own. But I hate just like throwing things away. So I actually used it up in a weird way, and it would probably, like, it's the same as throwing it out, but I feel like I actually accomplished something. I have another concealer. I've gone through so many concealers this year. I'm kind of proud. This is the Chouchouclotte by YSL. It is a Radiant Touch concealer. It's one that you pump, and it no longer pumps, so I know it's gone. I was not a fan of this. I had this in the shade 2, which was a fine shade. I was worried it was going to be too dark. This came in like a Sephora Favorites several years ago, and I just never got around to using it. But it's a really light coverage. So if you have dark circles, if you have acne, it's not going to help. Like, this is a very, like, you just want to add some light under your eyes, and then you probably need a lighter shade than your skin tone. That was basically my skin tone. So it was not my favorite. It's not something I would recommend. It's not something I'd purchase. From Clinique, this is a mini moisture surge. This is my favorite moisturizer. I use it in the daytime. You know, if I didn't have so many other moisturizers, I would just probably use it all the time and I would be super happy with it. So I do like it. Would recommend it. Would buy it again. Have backups of it. Yeah, love it. Origins. This is like the power serum, anti-aging power serum. This is fine. I use this as my neck and chest moisture, like, serum, because I don't particularly love it. I don't think it really helps my skin. And I have oily, acne-prone skin, so, like, I'm always looking for something that's going to be like counteracting that, cell turnover, vitamin C, retinol, that type of serums. So this is good for my neck and chest, which is more where I'm looking for anti-aging. It was fine. I probably wouldn't purchase it because I'm not like, oh, I love it so much. I'm just like, it's fine. It's a decent one. One of my favorite serums, Good Genes by Sunday Riley. This is something that tremendously helps my skin, more so than anything else. I can tell when I'm using it versus when I'm not using it. And yeah, I'm actually getting Boxy Luxe in December because they're doing a full size of that in Boxy Luxe, and that's literally the only thing that I care about. If I don't get it, I'm going to be so mad. From Glow Recipe, this is the Lip Pop Lip Balm, and I used this whole sucker up. I got this in my Trend Mood box earlier this year. It smells so good. It smells like watermelon. It's like slightly greeny, so you got like a little bit of that rind in there. I liked it. I don't know if it's my favorite lip balm of all time. I don't know. Would I repurchase it? I probably would because I love the smell of it so much, and it didn't cause reactions like some of my other former, like I loved Bonnie Bell, but then my lips started freaking out at different products, and I stopped using Bonnie Bell. So I liked it. I think it's really expensive for the price. If you want it, I would say get the like 2-pack that they're doing for the holidays. And maybe once, I mean, I have so many lip balms right now. I seriously still have like a year or two worth of lip balms because I wear them, I put them on as I'm doing my skincare. So my lips get a little moisture, and then I wear them at night. It's not like I'm wearing lip balm during the day usually. So I go through them pretty slowly. I finished this guy. This is the Urban Decay Eden Nude Matte Eyeshadow Primer. I like the original eyeshadow primer the best of all of them. That's the only one that I would recommend. I wouldn't go for any of the other ones. From IGK, this is the Rich Kid Coconut Oil Gel. This was weird because I used it kind of like as a leave-in because it's that coconut oil in it, and it works fine for that, but it was fine the first use, and then the second use it was like thicker, like noticeably thicker, and then the third use I had to cut this sucker open and like really try to scrape it out, and it was very sticky. Like it was drying out just by starting to use it. So I would never buy a full tube of it because of how fast it seemed to like go downhill, and that was only like 4 days from the time I opened it to the time that I used it the last time. It was weird. From Dion Shay, this is the La Rouge Perfecto. It's just like a clear lip balm basically, and there's a little nub that I could try to keep working on, but it was starting to scrape my lips, so I was like, nope, you're done. It was nice. It's a lip balm. I used it under my lipsticks and it was fine. I wouldn't buy it because I'm sure it's like $30 because it's Dion Shay. Yeah, a little expensive. From Becca, this is the, what is this? This is the First Light Priming Filter. I really like this one. I feel like this grips a little bit better as a primer than the original Becca one does. So I like this one over the original one, but I would get either one of them if they are on sale. Like sometimes Ulta puts them in their 21 days. I would totally get them then. From Clinique, this is, what was this? This is the Acne Solutions Clinical Clearing Gel. This was very strong. I would say that this is definitely one that's more of the treatment, so you just want to put it where you're breaking out. The Mario Badescu, like I put everywhere that is like an area that gets acne, so it's usually like everything except my eyes. This one was a little stronger, so you didn't, like I still used it the same way because I'm trying to get through all of my stupid acne treatments. But this one I did like, and it's something that I might purchase again in the future. It's the one that I've liked the most out of them. From Benefit, this is the Professional Pearl Primer. I thought I really liked this, but I don't think I really do. This is my second one that I've done. I liked it the first tube I used it, and then this tube I was like, I don't really love what it's doing with my makeup and how it feels going on. So it's not one that I would purchase again. I do like it better than the original Professional. It's slightly less silicone-y, but it's still pretty silicone-y. I have two fragrances. They're both from Dior. One is Dior Joy Intense, and one is Dior Miss Dior Roses and Roses. This one was very, I didn't like it. It was very florally in your face, and I like florals, but this one was just kind of over the top, just too much. This one, the Dior Joy Intense, was nice. I think I like the original one better than the Intense one. I wouldn't buy the Intense. I'm still on the fence. Like, I really want a Dior Joy, and I think that that one would be, like, I still think I would like that one. I don't think I would wear the Intense one very much. All right, last empty is from Clarins, and it's a sunscreen, and it's been taking me forever to actually get around to finishing it. It is the UV Plus Anti-Pollution Broad Spectrum SPF 50. It was nice. It was very, very liquidy. So if you want a very, very liquidy SPF, this is a good one for you. I tend to like just a little bit slightly more viscosity to it. Not quite as liquidy. This one was a little liquidy. All right, that is it. Quite a lot of sample sizes. I kind of was like trying to get through as many things in my collection as possible, just because it's feeling a little overwhelming. If you haven't been following me on Instagram, you probably don't know, like, I've been sorting through palettes and putting up palette reviews, like whether I like them enough to keep them. So if you're interested in that, make sure you're following me over on Instagram as well. I hope you are all having a fantastic day. Please let me know your thoughts and opinions on my empties. Have you tried any of the products? Have you not? What are some things that you're interested in trying? What are some ones that you're like, no, I never want to try that? And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.